all good, man. What's up, bro?
It's easy to talk shit.
All right, Hanford, how are we doing tonight?
Here we are.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. How are we doing? My name is Anthony Dude. I'll be hosting the music portion of this. Thank you all so much for coming. Real quick, some ground rules, some housekeeping. I don't know where the bathroom is. Can someone point to it?
Right here.
There we go. Okay. Now, when I go to the bathroom, should I barge right in or should I not?
Barge.
Barge. No.
Knock.
What's the opposite of barge?
This is knock.
Knock. All right. Heck yeah. What if there's an emergency though? Where are the exits?
That way and that way.
Heck yeah. There it is.
Just see there?
Sure. Oh, the ceiling. If you're acrobatic, up there too.
Spider.
But if not, if you're Spider-Man, up too. If you're
Do I have to barge?
if you're us,
That way,
mortal.
that way or that way?
There we go. Thank you.
Do I have to knock my way out of here or do I have to barge it?
And this place doesn't sell drinks, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wine.
I have mine already.
Hey, there we go.
It's Corona time.
Hey, there we go. So, if you want to support the place, or if you just want to have some fun, go ahead and grab a drink.
We're ahead of you. We got the drink.
I'm sorry, what?
We're ahead of you. We got the drink.
Hey, there you go. Go ahead of us. Good job, man. All right, music's gonna be 7 minutes. I'll be standing by the bathroom. If I light you once, you're at 6 minutes, so wrap it up. If I light you again, get off the stage. That's about it. Are you guys ready?
Hey, how are you?
All right, let's go.
Did you see it?
This song's an older song. I'm gonna do 2 songs and then I'll get off. The song's called I'm in the Mood for Love. Well, I'm in the mood for love, simply because you're near me. Funny, cause when you're near me, well, I'm in the mood for love. Heaven is in your eyes, bright as the stars we're under. But is it any wonder I'm in the mood for love? Why stop and think of whether this little dream might fade? We put our hearts together, but now we're one. Well, I'm not afraid, and there's a cloud above. And it should rain, then let it. But for tonight, forget it. I'm in the mood for love. Why stop and think of whether this little dream might fade? We put our hearts together, but now we're one. Well, I'm not afraid if there's a cloud above. And it should rain, then let it. But for tonight, forget it. Well, I'm in the mood, and in the mood for love. All right, thank you. I'm in a band called This Record Knife. We're going to put out an album soon, blah, blah, blah. When it comes out, it comes out. But this is a song from that band. When this content, factory manufactured concept, locked down, eyes wide, sell your soul just to know you're alive. Oh no, get away from this place. Whoa, no, what's wrong? Tell me, what does it mean? Well, I don't know what I'm trying to breathe. What's wrong? Tell me, what does it mean? Well, I don't know what I'm trying to breathe. Hostage, crisis. Our success is just trying to live. Forced down, shut up. It's too much and it's never enough. Whoa, no. not how we wanted to live. All right, thank you. All right, enough of me. Are you guys ready for your first act? I'm sorry, you guys ready? There we go, there we go. Real quick, watch your. We got a lot of stuff up here, so watch your step as you come up. And also, second warning, make sure you're ready, because your first act, coming up to the stage, Nate Bush!
I'm so big. There we go. And I have a guitar too, that helps. I made it. I thought you were gonna go with me. Alright. Get to it already. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do a little Easter mashup and then jam. Defender doesn't want to work sometimes, too. guys. I've had a heck of a day, so. My theory on music. How much time I got? A couple minutes?
2.5.
2.5. Cool. More than enough. I just want to jam. Kind of a Buddhist. I meditate with my music. You know how Buddhists, when they meditate, they have. They hold on to their beads. That's a string that tethers them to the ground. I have 6 strings, so it works out for me.
Got 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Shit around today.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna knock that over, bro. If I go that way, I'm gonna lose
The
it.
mic might do well.
Oh, jump down.
Give it up for Nate, everybody. Just in case anyone needs it.
Thank you.
All right, coming
Oh,
next.
there you go.
Check,
Sir.
I think this might be. Can you hear me?
Nope.
Check once.
Oh, I thought you did my bad.
Oh no, we lost the mic in the open mic.
What happened?
Wow.
That's half the whole
What
thing.
the?
It's my fault. I didn't.
Check 1, 2. Oh, we're back. It's Miracle. Because we're gonna need it for this next verse. She's gonna be singing a song or two. Give it up for Rose.
Oh, I always forget about that. I am here to promote Barbershop Quartet. Yeah. Woo. And I've been practicing Barbershop Quartet since January. And so I'm a lead. That's, I sing the melody, and then the tenor, and the baritone, and the bass, they sing a harmony with the lead. And as you can see, just like tango, it takes 2 to tango. And I am but only one person up here. But I have sung Barbershop Quartet for you all by myself already, so I'm well practiced at it. I have tickets. This is not like something that needs to be removed in surgery. It's just a bulge of tickets in my pocket here. And so I have tickets for sale, $15 each. Unless you're 12 and under, you get in free. And so I have those on sale tonight. The posters out there, Sylvia was so wonderful to post that and let everybody know about our event is coming up April 25th to 2 p.m. in Visalia. So it's a bit of a drive and you have to pay money to go, but it should be really, really good. We have an international group coming, their award-winning quartet.
Wow.
Huh? Right? Not just since January singing all by themselves. These people are professionals. So if you're longing to hear live quartet, this is an opportunity. You don't have to drive someplace in the world or get a ticket and fly. You could go just to Visalia and hear an internationally award-winning live performance of real quartet singers. All right, so one more time with my Wild Irish Rose. Are you sick of it, or you want to keep hearing about what I want to talk about?
Well, yeah, keep going.
You want to hear me sing?
Yeah.
Woo! All right, here it is. My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday, for God's sake, I may let you take the bloom from my wild Irish rose, my rose, the bloom from my wild Irish rose. And I sing that for my grandparents and my parents and my son and the kids he's raising, and for all of you as we're continuing to grow this Holy Week, and hallelujah. To meditate with you, and so just so happy to be here in God's garden of growing roses, or whatever your tree family forest is that's growing, and that's probably under 5 minutes, but if I keep talking I'll cry. Thank you. Okay? It's a good thing I'm not a cat.
Give it up for Rose, everybody! Trust me, Rose, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen someone cry in an open mic. I used to do comedy, so. Guys, ready for your next act?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay. Give it up. Wait, we gotta answer our phone real quick. Tell them I said hi. All right, you guys ready for your next act? Yeah. Give it up for Sigfredo Costa Perez.
You were first. That's why. All right.
Do you need to plug in?
Yeah. No, I'm plugged in. You just need
Oh,
to
cool.
get the sound on, which the man is going to take care of, hopefully. And I did this one before, but I think that is so much fun that I'd like to do it again. And of course, it helps to have your lyrics around. That way, you don't look that. Okay. Okay. I'm getting shorter every minute. I don't know. There you go.
Good, good.
Yeah, tilt it a little bit on here. Yeah, okay. There you go. Right. Brother, I need to talk to you. This might sound strange, and you'll probably think I'm crazy and I've lost my mind. Well, okay, I'm amazing, incredible. I'm a miracle, a dream come true. I'm marvelous, I'm beautiful. Guess what? So are you. You like that part? It's becoming clear. I can feel it down in my soul. I know that I am you and you are me. Oh, oh. And I'm grateful for all the simple things that we take for granted every day. I can walk, I can talk, I can use my mind. Okay, now sing it. I'm amazing. Sing it, you too. Incredible, you too. I'm a miracle, I can come too. I'm marvelous, I'm beautiful. Guess what? So are you. That doesn't mean we're any better than anyone or anything. It's a call to come together and accept responsibility and be amazed, incredible, a miracle, a dream come true. You're marvelous, you're beautiful, so are you. Guess what? So are you.
I don't think everybody's feeling too wonderful today. I don't know. I didn't get any of that feeling. It's like,
Who
oh,
who
not
wrote
me.
that?
Oh, come on, not me. Stop it. It's just, no.
Who
I'm not
wrote
that
it?
great.
Who wrote that?
Huh?
Who wrote?
I know that Kip Moe sang it. I don't know who wrote it, but Kip Moe maybe. It was in the
Nice.
early part of the 21st century. But of course, we have to always honor the 60s and the 70s. This was done in the 70s by some people I think you know. When I find myself in time of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she's standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And when the broken hearted living in the world all agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a chance that they will see. There will be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. That
Keep it going.
All right.
Fifth grader, excellent job.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, but are you guys ready for a little more?
Yeah.
All right. Your next musician, give it up for Zach Rodriguez.
All right. Yeah.
Give it up for Zach Rodriguez.
One more time for Zach Rodriguez. I was talking with Sylvia, so I guess I gotta pass.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. My name is Zach. Thanks so much for coming out, everyone, for your support. Just to let you know, they do serve drinks. They have soft drinks and beer and wine available for those 21 and over. And it's right outside this door to your right. So if you're interested, check it out. Okay, so this first song is called Ride. These are original. This is an original song, and I actually have a CD for $5 if someone wants a song, a CD with 8 songs, $5, and let's see if I can play this without messing it up. There, that makes it easy. Oops. All right, this is a song called Life of Lessons. It's the same chords, I think. It came out like the sun in the rain, and stayed in like the sad of a stain. Oh, to live with the joy and the pain, it's disguised and misleading the time, and goes on when you're out of your mind. Oh, the lessons of being alive can seem so hard. We'll go over so well, always gone. So expect nothing except for the unexpected. That's life. It came out like the sun in the rain, and stayed in like the sad of a stain. Oh, to live with the joy and the pain can seem so hard. We'll go over so well, always scarred. So expect nothing except for the unexpected. That's life.
Keep going for Zach, everyone. All right, are you guys ready for your last musical act? All right. So we got a little treat for you. So they call this the whatever open mic because whatever can happen. All right. So you guys ready for Johnny Tsunami? Woo! Give it up for Johnny Tsunami!
Time you are keeping the continuity going, bending, stretching, everything. You're supposed, you just keep it moving.
Looks like a belly dancer there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, to them, you see, the idea is running water never grows stale. So you gotta just keep on flowing.
His palm spaghetti, knees weak, arms spaghetti. His vomit on his sweater spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm spaghetti. He drop bombs, but he keeps on spaghetti. What he wrote down, the whole crowd goes spaghetti. He opens his mouth, but spaghetti won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. Spaghetti's run out. Time's up, over, plow. Snap back, tube spaghetti. Oh, there goes spaghetti. Oh, there goes spaghetti. He's so mad, but he won't give up spaghetti. No, he won't have it. He knows he keeps on spaghetti. Mom's spaghetti's turn. He knows that, but he's prone. He's so stagnant. He knows when he goes back to his mom's spaghetti. That's when it's back to the lab again, yo. This whole spaghetti. Better go catch some spaghetti and hope it don't be.
I never expected anyone to push me so far. Pardon my past discourtesies. I will forget the past. I no longer care about the indignation I receive. I should thank you for opening my eyes to this new indulgence. Fighting for the sake of fighting.
Keep it going for Johnny Toonami! So that's it for the music portion, but stick around. We got storytelling and poetry next, right?
Yes.
Storytelling and poetry next. We'll do that in about 10-15 minutes. Until then, grab yourself a drink, go ahead and use the bathroom, but come right back. Thank you so much. Stick around.
Nobody's had no problem. Those all here.
Hello, hello, hello. All right. Welcome, my friends, to whatever open mic. Give yourself an hand. Thank you so much. No housekeeping. Begin exits. That way. That way. The restroom's going to be right there. Be sure you knock. Don't want any rude surprises, anybody screaming. I'm going to start us off. It is April. It is National Poetry Writing Month for all my poets in the house. So if you're into writing poetry, yes, this is the month to do it. If you want to get into writing poetry, this is the month to do it. But I honestly, any month is the month to do it if you're into poetry. I've been trying to be consistent. So I wrote one on April 1st. This one's called April 1st. New shit.
Oh, new shit?
New shit. There we go. Let's try it again, though. Let's try it again. All right. New shit.
New shit.
There we go. Thank you. All right. April 1st. Bring in the fool. One to lead them all. Far away from being great, he wants to see you fall. blowing things up like a bratty boy with war toys, talking just to make noise, pushing all the wrong buttons, thrashing aimlessly, destroying a country, arrogant interactions, throwing out distractions. Look, something shiny! Pointing his finger at something else, hands so tiny. Anything to win another election. Fake promises and misdirection, feeling warmed by the rocket's red glare. Drones and bombs burst in the air. He wants to prove that he's right, while acting unfair. The Star-Spangled Banner was meant to be something else, but its stripes have been corrupted by power and wealth. A land I really hope can be saved. Prepare to pay the fee in the home of the depraved. Thank you. I mean, I've been pretty busy lately. I'll talk more about that later, but the past couple days I just wrote a couple haikus, or little three-liners like I like to call them. Here's one of them. Anxiously sit. Life and death, racing thoughts hit. Cycle continues.
Wow.
And this is another one. Love flutters. Wings fly. Free roaming bright butterfly. What you always wanted. Thank you. All right. And I'm an artist. I don't have any of my own art with me, but I'm also an art lover, appreciator, and I feel like a lot of you would appreciate some art. So I'm going to invite my friend Zach, who's an incredible artist, to put some of his art on stage so that we could be surrounded by some art while we're talking about some poetry up here. All right? Did you need a chair?
But it's
Okay, you can get you a chair.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, I used to have a studio in Fresno where I had art all over the walls, and I would have people come out once a month during Art Hop, and I would host an open mic in my studio. So people would be reading poetry or playing music surrounded by all my art, and I'd always have a guest artist come in and have some of their art too up on the wall. So it was a really cool experience. So this is nice. This is nice work. And he'll be back up to tell you about it later. We're going to jump into the poetry portion here with Nate.
I love this piece. It's like a Gothic Basquiat situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I have two pieces. One from one of my favorite poet, I guess, and then I have an original. Let me do this one. This is Bob Dylan. I only 3 verses, very short. Let me ask you one question. Is your money that good? Will it buy you forgiveness? Do you think that it could? I think you will find when your death takes its toll, all the money you made will never buy back your soul. Come you masters of war, you build the big guns, you build the death planes, you build all the bombs. You hide behind walls, you hide behind desks. I just want you to know I can see through your masks. I hope that you die and your death will come soon, and I'll follow your casket by the pale afternoon. And I'll watch while you're lowered down to your deathbed, and I'll stomp over your grave till I'm sure that you're dead. That's timing, right? Okay, so my piece is a portion that has a poem in it of a book that I finally finished writing. It's called Recollection of a Gothic Western. It drops on my birthday on Amazon this Sunday. So if you want to give me something for my birthday, buy my book. Okay. Just a little portion, not like a whole chapter. It's just another poem was being written on the other side of the territory in a voice grave enough to make even time misbehave. He always begun the same way. Time will pass, he murmured, and the seasons will come and go. Spring first, soft hills rolling green as though someone had taken a paintbrush to them. Then summer, a shimmering haze tumbling upon the baked horizon. Fall, the yellow harvest moon rising fat and proud. And winter at last, the world laid quiet under a fresh white quilt. This odd judge liked to tell his soliloquy to a captive audience. But you won't be here to see any of them, not by a damn sight, because it's the order of this court, he declared, pounding his gavel at some quivering miscreant in shackles, that you be took to the nearest tree and hung by the neck till you're dead. You lying son of a... The strange part was not the sermon, but the place where he gave it. For the judge, an old broad fellow with a beard that could have been its own frontier, often delivered these meditations from behind the bar of the Jersey Lily Saloon. There, with a gavel in one hand and a glass of something strong, strong in the other, he dispensed justice the way other men dispense whiskey, quickly, loudly, and with a good deal of personal feeling. Yeah, so that's part of my book. Took forever to write. Find me on Amazon.
Your whole life.
That's my commercial.
Your whole life.
Thank you.
One more time for Nick. Buy his book on Amazon. Thank you, Nick. All right, next up, oh, you're in for a treat. This is a whatever open mic favorite. Welcome to the stage, Lupe!
All right. Hello. Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna do just a couple of poems, and the first one is called "My Closet." All about my closet. I know you want to know all about my closet. It's time for a purge. It's time to remove. It's getting too crowded, this I can prove. I need to remove those that don't work. I say to myself with a smugly smirk. This place is too small, going towards doom. Get rid of the ones that take too much room. It's up to me to choose which ones have to go. Only I determine and only I know. I'll start with the black ones, there's way too many. I'll leave the best ones, but I can't be without any. The bulk hangs around and takes up space. But once they're gone, they're always replaced. There are very few browns, between colors they're hiding. But this color is fighting with hues more inviting. There aren't many yellow ones, it's not a color I choose. It brings out the worst in me and I appear chartreuse. Numerous are the blue ones that I own. Teal, sky blue, I bring those home. Green is my favorite color to see, but not the best color worn on me. The best ones are dark ones, dark as a forest. And the lime ones doesn't suit me, I think it's the poorest. The white ones allure me and I love how they look. But I reluctantly ignore them, they remain on the hook. Purples are few, those I rarely choose. I group them with yellow, which I can easily lose. Red is the color I mostly prefer, but it tends to scream when I'm really demure. The space is so crowded, there needs to be a purge. I need to be prodded, because there isn't an urge. The colors stay in my limited space. They blur as I slide them in front of my face. I love the diversity my closet represents, and that's only my blouses, not counting my pants. As crowded as it is, there's no relief. When it's time to go out, I get so much grief. I stand before the colors and I stare, and it's always the same. I have nothing to wear. The other one I like to do is a poem I wrote. 2 winters ago, we went back to Baltimore to watch an Eagles and Ravens football game. Woo! And anyways, one of those days we went down to Edgar Allan Poe's final resting place there in Baltimore at an old church. I don't remember the name of it, but that's where he's buried, and along with other relatives. Mr. Edgar Allan Poe, there's so much more I'd like to know. Your name is known in many nations for sharing your stories, your macabre imagination. For stories that crawl on balmy skin, for characters whose lives unfold from within. You brought to life the spirit of man and the temperament of the times. Letter by letter, word by word, I'm held hostage by every line. I walk along the curvy path to find your final bed. Red bricks under my feet, your stories in my head. A peaceful scattering of golden trees, sunlight streams through lacy leaves. Inside the vaults and beneath tombstones, ashes and dust are your ancestors' bones. Generals, the elite, and your young wife, Mrs. Poe, whose death upon you took a heavy toll. Your earthly years were as mysterious as your stories and your poems. A baby born so down and out, practically without a home. Abandoned by your father shortly after the stork. Your mother's early death declared you to the slums of New York. Pulled from crime just in the nick of time, adopted by a wealthy man, you lived a comfortable life. Then you lived with your Auntie Clem and found your lovely young wife. You made Baltimore your home sweet home, New York and Philadelphia your sweet havens. Gifted to write stories that thrill and scare, as does your classic, The Raymond. Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity to share my writings and stuff like that. You know, it's just like nothing to me. I mean, it is a lot to me, but I just don't know where they're sharing it. You know, so I come every Friday, first Friday of the month, to be up here and share with you, and I appreciate you all listening to it. I really do. Thank you so much.
More time for Lupe. Thank you, Lupe, for coming and sharing your beautiful words. Your poetry is inspiring. I love it. So good. All right. Next up, are you ready? We got Lanny coming to the stage. Welcome, Lanny.
He's a dick, he makes me sick. When it's all over, it's gonna be sick. That's ice cream good. Okay, but there's more.
You can take it out. You can take it out if you want to.
Alright, say it again now that you have a mic.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, this isn't my material, but it's a song I'm doing. For karaoke, I'm doing this song. So, I got turned around in a little town I'd never been to before. Working my way through the middle of June, midnight thunderstorm. There was something in the headlights that stopped me on a dime. She was scared to death, so I said, "Climb in," and then she climbed. Well, she was bruised and broke from head to toe with a tear in her bloodstained shirt. She didn't tell the whole truth. She didn't have to. I knew what had happened to her. I didn't load her down with questions. The girl had been through enough. I threw it in drive, looked in those eyes, and asked her where he was. Well, I don't know if he's an angel, but because angels don't do what he did. He was so bent to find the man behind all the whiskey scars I hid. I never knew my day of justice would come from a judge in a dirty seat. And I knew right then I'd never get hit again. When he said to me, "Wait in the truck," and just wait in the truck. Well, I knocked and knocked, no one came, so I kicked in the double wide door. I let the hammer drop before he got to that 12 he was reaching for. I didn't try to hide my pistol. I didn't even try to run. I just sat on the porch, smoking one of his cigarettes, waiting for the cops to come. I don't know if he's an angel, 'cause angels don't do what he did. He was hell-bent to find the man behind all the whiskey scars I hid. I never knew my day of justice come from a judge under his seat. But I knew right then I'd never get hit again when he said to me, wait in the truck, and just wait in the truck. Oh, have mercy on me. Lord, have mercy on me. It's been 60 months. She still comes to see me from time to time. It was worth the price to see the brighter side of the girl I picked up that night. I may be here forever. It ain't paradise, it's true. It's a whole hell of a lot better than the place I sent him to. Yeah. Just wait in the truck and just wait in the truck.
Woo! All right, one more time for Lenny. I'm short, so let's see. Oh no, okay. I'm just gonna do this. All right. Next up, we have Beth. Woo! Welcome, Beth. Woo! Is this really scary? But thank everybody for being here. Woo! 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 Okay. So this is a poem about an emotion called rage. I think maybe some people know that. Okay. It is true, all they say about rage. It eats beneath your fingernails, spits your skin out to dry. Then it watches your insides leak onto dried earth. As you lay there, cold, the sounds of swallowing sear your brain. Pain trickles down like a horde of tiny daggers, piercing skin, voraciously, splintering caged bone. You spike inward. Brain tells body there is no blood. But who am I to deny my own suffering? What does it mean to repress my senses? To depress my only existence? It seeps into your gum lines, settles in cracks of broken asphalt. After it rains, all that is left is a black hole. It exhumes off your festering body in waves of fuming rivers, sliding mud down the back of your throat. It is not true what they say about rage. My rage is not blind. My rage is deaf to fraudulent forebearers of sincerity. My rage has no victims yet. So far, I am the only affliction. But how much longer until I am but a bag of bones, clattering the walls of a textile-lined tomb, waiting to be opened and dumped onto the next leader who claims they bear the burden of just rage. It bred in my mind's gutter. I did not know how to clean it. It is still there, just now shipped to the barracks of my jugular.
tickling the backs of my molars. I tried to swallow it, digest it, but I could never reset it. It's still there. All I had to do was absorb it, allow it to permeate every inch of my body. Still, I have control. I learned to walk alongside my rage. Now, rage runs in my veins. It knows how to simmer, when to sleep, and how to survive. It feels different now with rage in my marrow. No malice, no violence, no vanity. The awful, writhing feeling is now a part of me in ways I will never be able to fathom life without. Now I beg the question, will you absorb your rage, or will you eject it with impunity? Thank you.
All right, one more time for Beth. Not easy getting over here to share. Thank you, everyone. Courage. We're going to jump into the storytelling, and I was asked to host this portion, and it's funny because I haven't really done much storytelling, but in high school I actually took storytelling class, and I was in a storytelling group. We would travel around and do storytelling performances at like libraries and stuff like that. So it's funny that I was asked to do this, but I got a quick one. I know I mentioned earlier I haven't had much time lately because I'm actually getting married on Monday. Yay! I'm getting married on Monday. Shout out to Sylvia, shout out to Ted, everybody that's helping out, that's pitching in. I really appreciate it. I know my partner's not here tonight. She's at home with her son. But yeah, she's really excited. We're really excited. It's going to be amazing. I know a lot of you already know her, Amanda. But yeah, and one of our first dates, the first time we held hands, was actually in this theater watching a play. I met the love of my life 2 years ago, and I didn't know it. A year ago, I asked her to be my girlfriend. On Monday, she's going to be my wife. So, yeah, that's the story. Right now, I want to welcome my friend Zach back up to the stage so he can tell you a little bit about his beautiful art that's up here, all right? Welcome to the stage, Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
Man. Shout out to my shorter friends. So just real quick, I'm going to share with you guys because I think what they're doing, what the theater is doing here is amazing. So I just want to give a shout out to them and let you guys know that there is a thriving art community that's going on here in Hanford, and you might not know about it. So I'm going to try to help you, know about it. So my name is Zach, and AKA Zero. I try to participate. I'm a local artist. I'm a full-time artist. I'm going to share real quick a couple of these, a little bit of info about these pieces, and what's behind that. But I want to share with you a couple of events coming up. Don't forget to check out the flyers in the front when you guys are walking out. There's some flyers for upcoming events, stuff happening here, so check that out. And then follow, if you're on Facebook and Instagram, check out the theater's accounts, Hanford Multicultural Theater Company on Facebook and on Instagram. There's also an event coming up next Sunday, April 12th, at the Star Mart. It's a vendor market from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's a free deal if you're into arts and crafts. There's going to be a variety of vendors there. It's at the Star Mart from 10 to 2. There's also a free comic book day. If you guys don't know about DJ's Collectible Shop, it's like probably one of the coolest comic book shops you guys will ever see in the Central Valley. So much cool stuff there. They have comic books, collectibles, action figures, all that good stuff. And they have like a life-size Predator figure there. I mean, who has that, Boba Fett. All right, so they're gonna have free comic book day the first Saturday of every May. So that's coming up the first Saturday. It's gonna be, I believe, May 2nd. Saturday, May 2nd, over at DJ's, and that's just a block over, I believe. Yeah, so on Irwin Street, check that out. And that's an all-day event. Zero Art will be there. We'll be there. and it'll be from 10 to 5. It's a free event. There's also, I'm part of the Kings County Art League. There's also an event going on at the Kings County, or I'm sorry, at the Fast Plaza with the Kings County Art League. There's a really, if you want this invitation, I'll give it to you. It is the Masquerade Art Show. It's May 8th, and it's at 6 p.m. and it's over here at the Fast Plaza, 312 West 7th Street. If you are interested, that's a free event as well. I'll give you this event. This is actually a print of like a hand-printed invitation that our friend Holly made. So yeah, if you want one of those, check that out. Also, again, my name is Zach, Zero Art for short. I'm also Goth Ross, so it's like the gothic take of Bob Ross. That's okay, I'll pick that up later. It's a gothic take on Bob Ross. I'm trying to get this whole idea on YouTube. It's like a parody to Bob Ross. I'm dropping all my shit here, sorry. It's a parody to Bob Ross, but I'm teaching people how to paint, like for real. So it's like, I'm trying to keep it like a half an hour, but I dress up and try to make it fun and try to make it funny. YouTube, under Zero Art, The Sorrows of Painting with Goth Ross. All right, and then just I do have some other stuff here, just real quick to show you some of the Goth Ross stuff. Black and white stuff. This painting behind me, this is a good way to actually transition here. This painting behind me was actually painted by Goth Ross. So you'll see the zero as far as its signature on my paintings. This one says Giro because it's Goth Ross. But this is a 2-in-1 image, so it's a landscape slash a skull landscape. So you'll see like things that come together in the landscape that create a skull, and everything else is just kind of extra. But anyway, this is one of the things that I do. This is one of the things that I'll be teaching on YouTube for free. So again, The Sorrows of Painting with Goth Ross on the Zero Art YouTube channel. All right, one last thing before I go. I'm going to show this painting and then I'm out of here. But I do have a little something to say to go along with it. Okay, so some of these words here, I won't go over everything, but some of them are pretty self-explanatory. Some of them are made-up words, like this word right here. You probably are reading this saying, what the hell does that mean? And it's a word that's backwards. So and it's my own word. So it's a Zero Art word. So if you could decipher what this first word here is backwards, this word here is hielo in Spanish, which means ice. So you can go ahead and make your own assumptions. The title of this painting is called No Kings, which is Sin Reyes, and Sin Guerra, which is no war. And this symbol here is a symbol to ward off evil spirits. Just to let you know, there's a symbol here of death here at the bottom. This is a Native American symbol here, represents death. This is not supposed to be, like a dark painting. This is just kind of how it came out. This is my interpretation of what I see. And some of the stuff, it's, like I said, it's pretty self-explanatory, but again, this is just something that I wanted to share. No crowns too heavy, the weary head. No thrones built high on the backs of the dead. When no man claims a God-given right, the fires of an envy lose their light. Without a master to beat the drum, the call to slaughter is struck dumb. For where no king commands the steel, no common man is crushed by the wheel. A world unbowed, a sky kept clear. The end of rain is the end of fear. No scepter held, no blood bring. The peace of the land is the lack of a king. Thank you.
All right, give it up one more time for Zach. Back there, check out his YouTube channel. Pick up one of those CDs. It's great. I got one in my van right now. I've been bumping it. It's good stuff. All right.
Thank you.
Next up, welcome back, Lanny.
Lanny.
It's your turn.
this is a couple stories that happened to me a long time ago. I lived in Thailand for like 3 years, and we went to me and this girl, our family went to the mountains, and you could rent a bike up there. And at my house, I lit up a bowl. I had like a truck Holmes kind of pipe, and like probably about 2 grams of some good bud. Backed it in there, took it with me, and you could rent a bike and you could ride. And mountains are kind of rare up there. It's pretty flat, but there's some mountains up there, and some trees growing, and so we're riding the bike and I want to catch the buzz, so we pulled over and I went in these trees, and I went in there and I pulled it out and I packed it down and I was going to light it, and the girl said, "Hey, there's someone coming." So I quickly put it down in some leaves and I walked away, and then the people passed, so I went back out there to find it, and I'm looking, and it was gone. And I was like, how could it be? And so I look up above me, and there's monkeys up there in the tree. And there was one up there, and it was for me it was hilarious. Well, except for not having it anymore. But there was a monkey up there, and he had his finger in the bowl and backed me down. And he put his mouth on it. He was taking a hit, and he was like, and the monkey's like, right up. And I was like, come on, give it to me, please. You know? And so they had some bananas back by the bicycle, so I brought some bananas over and set them down, and it didn't work. More monkeys came, and I never got back, but it was still a nice bike ride, and it turned out real nice.
All right.
So here's another story. Same country, same city. It was Bangkok Zoo, and it's a little different over there, but there's a wooden log, and there was some like chimpanzees or some kind of monkey in there, and I went to once again I was high, and so I was standing there at the wooden log, and I had my hand out there, and I was looking at him. I was all buzzed. I was just tripping, watching them interact with each other. They were real fun to watch. And so I was just watching, and I was standing there, and all of a sudden I see an orangutan. He's standing there, really big, right? So I was standing there, and an orangutan came next to me, because I see this movie called English Way But Loose with Clint Eastwood, where him and this orangutan hung out and went traveling. And but so I thought maybe it's like a trained orangutan or something. So I was standing there, and this orangutan came next to me, and believe it or not, he put his hands on the same wooden log, and it was like looking like it was watching the other monkey. It was just watching them like me, and so it was funny, and I hear like a sir, hey, it's gonna be okay. Just stand. You're gonna be okay. And I was like, what? You know? And I look, and there's these guys like in white suits and hats, and they got these like long bars with loops at the end, and you're gonna be okay. Just be calm. And I'm like, what are we talking about? You know? And me and this guy are friends, you know. And so they came over, and they eventually rounded him up, and. People came up to me later and said, "Man, you were so brave." And I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, I never realized that I was in danger. So those are my 2 stories. Thank you very much.
That's it.
There you go.
Now, one more time for Lenny. here at the theater. If you haven't done improv, I strongly recommend trying it out. I've been doing it, it's a lot of fun. And someone else who's been doing it and is amazing at it is Davisha, who's next. Welcome to the stage, Davisha!
Hello guys.
Hello.
Hey. It's my first time up here doing the open mic night. Okay, so I have a story that I wrote over 10 years ago. So it's back into my younger days. So if it sounds cringy, because it is. It's called Hopeless Romantic. Ooh, my hair's pounding. All right, here we go. I see him almost every day as he walks by the glass window of my coffee shop. His gait was the first thing that caught my attention. His broad shoulders are pronounced as his arms swing in a masculine way, like a silverback gorilla. Constantly gazing at him from afar, his features wouldn't be considered attractive to most people. In fact, his right leg overcompensates because his left leg drags behind him. He is also incredibly pale, as if just a moment out in the sun would light him ablaze. He also has a hunchback, and he's quite lopsided. His lips are too thin, and his eyebrows are too thick. But what really does it for me are his bold green eyes. Carl, that's his name. He almost never comes in, but when I close up the shop and begin my walk home, sometimes I'll bump into him. On those rare occasions, we usually become engrossed in small talk. Topics from how our day was, or how hot the weather's been. All in all, even though our encounters are very short-lived, and we've only been acquainted for a few months, it feels like I know so much about him. I try to drop subtle hints to get him to ask me out. Every girl has that, "I could be yours if you tried" look. He's gotten it from me multiple times. I mean, I feel like giving him free coffee is pretty straightforward, right? But I should have known that guys aren't great at picking up flirty cues. I did read in a magazine once that you have to be ultra direct when talking to your crush. I understand I'll have to ask him out myself just to get the ball rolling. Once he gets the okay from me, I'm sure he'll take the lead. I try to visualize the way I would go about that. I never had asked a guy out before. It's quite nerve-wracking, actually. I guess I can start off by asking if he wants to get something to eat. Maybe go get a parfait. I can imagine us getting 2 different flavors. That way we can taste each other's. We can even wrap our arms together like newlyweds do, and then toast their champagnes. Maybe too soon for that latter, but I like where the idea is going. Snap 2, a lady who's one of my regulars comes up to me and asks if I had seen her wedding ring. I told her no, but I'll keep an eye out for it. Her somber expression was evident as she explained how her husband would be so upset when she finds out that she lost it again. As she slowly makes her way out the door, I couldn't help but feel sorry for her. It takes guts to tell your significant other that you lost your symbol of your relationship. It's a good thing Carl will receive his own boost of bravery and confidence when he realizes how infatuated I am with him. More than likely, he'll ask me out on a second date. I'm sure he would think of something simplistic like watching a romantic comedy. No quicker way to a girl's heart than watching a chick flick with a strong female lead. After the movie ends, he'd cook his fabulous meal. He sets a romantic atmosphere, and as I stare at him in awe, he glances at me and gives me a glossy grin that causes my heart to melt. He saunters over to me, heavy foot and all, put his hands underneath my chin to draw my face towards his, bring his lips centimeters from mine. The electricity between us grows stronger the closer he is to me. He teasingly holds his position, knowing how much I anticipate the next move. Then he whispers to me about how beautiful I am before gracing me with a kiss. Crash! The sound of the customer spilling his drink brings me back to reality. It's a good thing that it's been pretty slow today. As I chuckle to myself with the thought of his kiss, I try to shake the image from my head. I give the man another cup of joe and I notice something sparkling on the floor. I pick it up and find a ring that the lady had lost earlier that day. I stare at the intricate diamonds, placements, and the engraved initials on that ring. I put it on my finger just for fun, and it fits perfectly. Just like the ring that would be on my finger when I make breakfast for 5. Carl, me, and our 3 children. I watch how my family enjoys the home-cooked meals. I look at my now husband as he puts down his newspapers and slurps the rest of his freshly brewed coffee before he returns the gaze. He gets up and hobbles over to me. As I turn my body to face him, he hunches over and kisses me. We go through the rituals of saying, I love you, have a good day. I hand him his usual lunch with the love letters inside. He always appreciates those. In fact, so much that he would never throw any of them away. He'll save all of them and then make a scrapbook for me when I'm on my deathbed. Yeah. I'd be lying on that deathbed in the hospital, surrounded by all 12 of our kids and the numerous grandchildren, with Carl, the future love of my life, by my side, holding my hand. Okay, I have to do it today. I muster up every inch of courage that I have, and I even closed up the shop early just so I can wait for him to walk by. No backing out now. I have to set my plans into motion. Today is the day that I will remember for the rest of my life. I have already marked it on my calendar as the day we first started going out. I have been hyping myself up all afternoon and rehearsing the lines on what to say. I've gotten so good at it that I even threw in a joke and came up with a really cute laugh. I can see him approaching, so I nonchalantly bump into him. I struggle to match his stride as we exchange pleasantries. I even walk just a little too close to generate that mood for comfort and possible hand-holding. Hey Carl, would you like to grab something to eat with me? So far so good. Maybe as a date, we can go grab a parfait. Carl glances my way, and his bold green eyes shine even brighter than I remembered. As we lock into each other, he tells me with a look I'll never forget, oh, no, I'm good.
One more time for Dakisha. All right, let's hear it one more time for everyone we heard in this portion. Storytellers, the poets, stand up for yourselves. We're going to take a 5-minute break before we jump into comedy. I do want to remind you about the bar up front, so go ahead, get some drinks, maybe put some donations in that donation box to support the theater. Keep this place going, because places like this are important for the community. Thank y'all, it's been beautiful. Stick around for comedy. We'll see you in 5 minutes.
All right, guys, I do not want to keep everyone here too long, so we're going to go ahead and get started on the comedy. If someone can please close that door right there, I would appreciate it. Thank you, Zach. If you're still here, if you're still here and you're not waiting to perform, shout out to you. If you're here and you're waiting to perform, hey, so shout out to you. You're in the audience. That's cool. That's never a thing. Anyways, how's everyone doing tonight? Everyone's been here, so I'm not gonna do the whole emergency spiel. You guys have all heard it, I think twice now. So bathrooms are right there, exits right there. We're good. Cool. No, there's a way longer spiel. Trust me. There's a way longer. Don't say I did it. I'll do it if you fucking test me.
Do it.
I won't. I don't want to. Before I start, self-promo, there's a show here next week, paid show, Feature Comedy Night. It's going to be good. We do it bi-monthly. Every other month, not twice a month. That'd be crazy. I don't have money to pay people like that. Had to think about that real quick. I'm just gonna go through the book because I'm gonna try a bunch of new shit. That's always fun. So recently, I had to fight racism with racism, guys. It sucked. I didn't like doing it, but I had to. I was at a bar, and they were playing La Chona. And this black guy walks up to me, and he looks at me, and he points at me, and I know he wants me to dance with him. And I felt really weird. I was like, why do you assume I can dance to this song? I wasn't wearing my huaraches or my soccer jersey. I was like, you shouldn't assume these things. That's kind of racist. And then I danced with him for like 5 to 10 minutes. It was a good time. But then, the night continued. And they started playing Bay Area music, Mac Dre, Too Short, all that fun stuff. So I went back to the bar to look for him. And then I looked at him, and I pointed. And I waited for him to dance with me. And I said, there's a 50-50 chance he jumps me with his friends, or he dances with me. But out of principle, I'm gonna take my fucking chances. So I did it. And he looks at me and he pauses, and he looks around. And at this point, I'm pretty scared. If he's looking for his friends, I don't know anymore. He looks around. Then he looks at me, and he just fucking grabs my hand and we start fucking going low, dude. And I'm like, fuck. We ended racism that day. I'm just kidding, dude. My cousin said the N-word all the time. It's a hard fault problem. It's hard. I don't, but they do. I don't even say it in the songs, dude. That's how good I am. Let's see what else we got here. Like I said, it's just new stuff. It's fun. Oh, I saw a truck recently with a Toy Story toys on the side of it, like all over it, right? And then I thought to myself, there's only 2 possible outcomes of this person driving this truck. 1, they're a fucking psychopath. Or 2, they've never seen Toy Story 3. And if you're wondering why do those 2 things correlate, it's because at the end of Toy Story 3, they specifically state, putting toys on your truck is basically hell for those toys. Like the bad guy in Toy Story 3, that's what happens to him at the end. That's his punishment. Is getting put on the side of the car. That's great. And this guy's just doing it for fun. That's some psychopathic shit, dude. Because if you've seen that movie, then you know that's not good. And if you haven't, then I got nothing to say, dude. Have fun with your Toy Story toy inside your car. I don't know. Maybe I'm the guy in the wrong. Maybe I'm the asshole thinking too hard. Recently at the gym, I was running. Thank you. It's an accomplishment for me. I know my body size, huh? You gotta cheer for that. Hey, when she goes to the gym. Yeah. Recently though, I was running and I was listening to Got Your Money by Old Dirty Bastard. And I was listening, and this is the first time I've ever actually listened to the lyrics. So when you're running, you're just locked in. It's the first time I ever realized it's just a pimp talking to his hoes, dude, and it's really bad. He's just like, yeah, it's bad. He's like, give me my money, bitch. And it's like, oh, goddamn, I cannot be singing along to this, dude. You know how I felt? I kind of feel like when white people feel, right? When they're dancing to that song by Bad Bunny, DMTF. Debí más fotos. Debí tirar más fotos, right? Dude, that song is sad as shit. And there's white girls shaking ass in the club to it, dude. That song's about taking more pictures when you had them. I'm like making edits to my dead dog crying, dude, and they're just shaking ass in the club, man. It's crazy. I don't think they know. And if they do, hey, fuck, more power to them, man. Fuck you, dude. I'm crying in the club every time they play that song, thinking of my dead dog. And like I said, they're shaking ass, man. That's cool. Good for them, man. Good for them. Oh, we're looking through this. How's everyone doing? You guys doing good still? That's good. I've never seen The Pit. Anyone here watch The Pit, the show? You watch it? I've never seen it. But I go on TikTok, and let me tell you something. I know everything about The Pit now because of TikTok. I know it's fuck Santos, you know what I mean? Yeah, it is. It's fuck Santos, you know? My boy Langdon's just a poor addict, you know? They don't know what's going on. Robbie's melting out for some fuck. I've never watched this show. I've never watched this show. But I can talk to people like I have. You know what I mean? Shout out to TikTok. I'm waiting for the new episodes to drop so they can talk about it and I can form an opinion when other people talk about it. That's what I do on TikTok. I wait. But yeah, I've never seen the show, but fuck Santos. That's only funny if you watch The Pit. I don't, but it's still funny to me. Oh, here we go. I commentate soccer. True story, it's pretty fun. I thought I've heard every insult in the book being a comedian. You know what I mean? I thought I could, just shake them. I don't really care what people say about me. If I did, I probably wouldn't be up here. But one day, because we live stream and people can comment live, one day this guy said something. And it really hurt me. He said, "You're really good, man." Because I don't even think he meant it as an insult. That's the craziest part. He said, "Hey, you're really good at this, man. But you sound lonely." The fuck do you mean I sound? And like, it was started with a compliment, so I don't know if he was trying to hurt me or not, but he did, dude. He did hurt me. I sat there for a minute silent. A goal happened. I didn't say nothing. I was just like, and then I was like, am I lonely? Am I? Do I sound like it? I don't know. I don't think I am. I'm gonna leave you guys off on this. This is not new. I love this bit. Because I live with my girlfriend. And shout out to that. I just moved in with my girlfriend about 4 or 5 months. It's been fun, except for when it's not. And the reason it's not sometimes is because at the end of the long day, when I used to live by myself, I would lay in bed and I would just let out the loudest fart imaginable. And I would be relaxed after that. I could go to sleep. My day was done. I was happy. I cannot do that with a beautiful woman laying next to me. I'm not a pig. So I had to figure out a solution because I still got a fart. It didn't go away. So I wait till she goes to sleep. And then I go to the corner of the room. Slowly, quietly. And then I let them out like periodically. I just go. And usually it goes off without a hitch, but every once in a while she'll wake up. And then I'll just be like, this is all a dream. She'll be like, really? I'll be like, yes. Go, chew, sleep. And she does, dude, it works every fucking time. It's crazy. So if you take anything away from this story, it's gaslight your partner, it really works. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. I'm your host for the night. I do want to shout out our team for doing this, so shout out to Megan for being such a great, I don't know where she's at, she's probably left. Shout out to Megan for being a great poetry host. Shout out to Anthony for being such a good music host, man. We couldn't do this without him. We couldn't do this without you guys showing up. And this first comic, he's gone multiple times tonight. He's multi-talented. Give it up for Nate Bush, everybody.
Yeah, Nate! Woo!
Gotta follow the poop joke though. You can do it. I think. Okay, I'm gonna do I hit my vape way too much today, and then those paintings were right there, and I just zoned out for an hour. That was epic. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna do just impressions today. How you two doing? Good? It's a good vibe over there. It's like organically, or you just met on an app right now? No? No, okay, more organic. Okay, that's good. Woo! Okay, just impressions. I'm not gonna mess with the audience today, I promise. My impressions are stupid, but they're good. But they're stupid. They're like little tiny characters within characters. For example, I can do Miss Piggy, but only Miss Piggy doing karate. Hi-ya! Right? This is perfect though. So Robin Williams. Can't do Robin Williams. Mrs. Doubtfire, can't do Mrs. Doubtfire. I can do Mrs. Doubtfire messing up your jambalaya. Yeah, okay. Hot jambalaya! Perfect! It is, right? Okay. Okay, so this next one. So this next one, okay. Do we know who Jennifer Tilly is?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, this is Jennifer Tilly, but she won't hang up the phone. Okay? Jennifer Tilly, but she will not hang up the phone.
Now, I will not hang up the phone. I'm Jennifer Tilly. I have been on the line for set. I will not hang up the phone.
So that's it. Okay. So I got two more. Impressions. My next one is somebody say a random movie, and make sure it's a movie everyone's seen, not some weird like.
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption. Yeah. Okay. Okay, Tracy Morgan in Shawshank Redemption. Here we go. So someone at me, yeah, I'll be in prison. I'll get you out of prison, Morgan Freeman. Okay, it's me and you. I'm gonna get through the mud. You know, we're gonna crack every time we see the light. Yeah, I'm gonna make my Okay, another movie.
Titanic.
Okay, I'll be on the Titanic. You know, I'm gonna meet and Rose. We're gonna do it. Jeffrey told me to be on Titanic. I'm gonna be on Titanic. Okay, perfect though. Right? It's weird. I know, I can do a Tracy Morgan. It's weird. Okay. My last impression. What was my last one? Oh yeah, okay. Okay, Cyndi Lauper. But it's not so much like an impression, it's more like I get to call on the spirit of Cyndi Lauper because of the gayness. It's like she's like a gay spirit animal. I don't even think she's dead. It's just super, I don't know, straight people get jelly roll or something. I don't know. Okay, Cyndi Lauper. Okay, where is she? Where is she? But I gotta find the spirit. Miss Lauper, are you here? Where is she? Where is she? You with the... No, I can do better. Miss Lauper, where are you? She's with us. You with the sad eyes. Don't be discouraged. Realize I see your true color, and that's why I love you. And don't be afraid to let it show. Perfect. Color, you're beautiful like a rainbow. Oh God, Cyndi, I'll be fine. I told you it's more like a seance for me. I'll be fine. I gotta get out of here.
Give it over Nate Bush. We got a Ouija board in the bag. Yeah, I know he's gonna go crazy when he spells out things he doesn't want to spell out, dude. Anyways, your next comic, he's a good friend of mine. He comes to these pretty much every single month. He's always here. Give it up for Steven Dettimer, everybody.
Thank you so much. So recently, I was at Tower District. Anybody ever go to Tower District around here?
Hell yeah.
Love the Tower District. It's one of those areas where what happens in Tower District stays in Tower District, you know? And I was there walking one night. I was going into Strummers. And these three girls are going, "Hey Cody, hey Cody." And I go, what? And they go, "Are you Cody?" "No." "Justin?" "No." "Kyle." And at some point I go, "Are we on an episode of Jeopardy right now?" Alex is gonna walk out. "What is White Boy Steven for $200 there, sir?" But these girls were like, "Hey, you wanna meet us inside Strummers?" "Yeah, I would love to." "All right, we'll see you in there." I turn around and one of these girls says, "I just need some white dick right now." I didn't know what to say. And I think girls that rate me would be about a 6, 7. It's a very cheap joke, I'm sorry about that. Very sorry about the idiocracy kind of joke right there. But they were Mexican girls, and I lost my V card to a Mexican girl, so I am against ICE.
Oh.
Appreciate that. But yeah, and the night I lost my virginity, it was through the song Down Under. Remember that song? Living in the land down under. I got a piece of her Vegemite sandwich that night. Other people who get that, by the way. Thank you. Another cheap joke, I know. But yeah, so not too long ago, for the first time ever, I got high for the first time.
Wow.
Yes, thank you. December 19th to the date. And I was wearing a Sabrina Carpenter t-shirt. That was a good time. I felt like I was Sabrina Carpenter. I was like, "You ever tried this one?" It's a very fun time. And I was very quiet the whole time, just eating Cool Ranch Doritos. I did not like Cool Ranch before. And now I can't get enough of those Cool Ranch Doritos. I snort that Cool Ranch dust. A fun time, you know? What's crazy, so Nate Bush went up earlier. Stingray from Cobra Kai over there. I can't say anything. I'm the sad sack who got a Cobra Kai tattoo, by the way, if you can see that. I can't even make fun of anybody who likes Cobra Kai, but it's wild. I love that show, but they die over kids karate. Kids karate, keep that in mind. It's not soccer, it's not football, kids karate. Kids doing karate chops causes men to be in a yacht that explodes. Explain that logic as you will. As he threw that cigar, you can go, mercy. And they die over kids karate. That's astounding to me. I don't understand that, but hey. But I do love karate. I used to be in karate for a little while, but got kicked out. Not a fun time. But yeah, so life's going pretty good for me right now.
You kicked out.
I was too good. That joke wasn't going anywhere. I just want to see people laugh. I even have that written out. Yeah, I'm a little high right now, I'm sorry. No, I love being high, though. I love being paranoid high. You keep thinking that every 5 minutes someone's looking at you. Last time I was high, for some reason, I thought Eddie Murphy was staring at me. I don't know why Eddie Murphy would be in Hanford or Lemoore, California. I don't know. But I was waiting for him to be like, donkey! Never happened.
Pluto Nash.
Yeah, Pluto Nash. A shitty ass movie, by the way, you just referenced her. If Pluto Nash is your favorite Eddie Murphy movie, I worry about your sanity. Alright, so I just got the light, but subscribe to my OnlyFans, by the way. $5 a month and you get to watch this pudgy hairy guy eat shirtless. Reaction I get from all the women after that. Thank you.
Steven, can you come up here real quick just one more time?
Yeah.
Come on, just one more time. Show him your tattoos.
Yeah, so I got...
How's he gonna talk shit about Cobra Kai fans when look at his tattoo? Those are both Karate Kid tattoos. Those are, you can't talk shit about those fans. You are the fans, Steven. You do care about kids dying about karate. There you go. There you go. I was just sitting there and I was like, is he talking shit about Cobra Kai fans? Does he know what he has tattooed on both of his arms? That's Steven, everybody. Give it up for Steven one more time. Your next colleague. I haven't seen him in a bit. He's a good friend of mine. He's so busy with school, but he said, screw it, I'm still funny enough to be here. Give it up for Lorenzo. Jimenez, everybody.
Boy, Steven, you have no idea how fortuitous it is that you mentioned OnlyFans at the end. Holy shit. All right, before I talk about that, I'm going to talk about Shallow Hal. Has anyone seen Shallow Hal? Yeah. Dude, that movie, it's funny. And I always bring it back to the trans jokes, I don't know why, but he sees a trans woman in that movie as a cis woman, and then once his friend breaks the spell, he turns around and she has like stubble and shit. And I just want to know, is the magic good enough to where if he was dating that trans woman and he found her beautiful and shit, would he be sucking dick but thinking he's licking pussy? That's my first thought, because I want to know if the magic is that strong. Because Tony Robbins puts the spell on him, he says, the brain sees what it fucking wants, and I'm like, he probably would want that. That movie's, and you know what pisses me off about that movie is that he apologizes so half-assedly at the end. And fucking Gwyneth Paltrow's character has such a low self-esteem that she'll take any guy, it seems like. And at the end, he's just like, I've been really stupid and I love you, you're the only girl for me. It's like, oh, I forgive you and shit, but you know, your timing's terrible, I'm about to leave for 14 months. And she's like, and he's like, I can't wait that long. She's like, I understand. Like, bitch, you understand? He was fucking a dick to you. You fucking kick his ass out. Damn. But yeah, that movie was funny. But back to the OnlyFans thing. Okay, I can either tell that story or I can tell the story about the time I tried breast milk. Which story? Breast milk. Okay, calm down, because I got some good news. They're the same story. Fuck yeah. All right, so I was at a room party, and it was one of those room parties that was, you know, a little on the risque side, I should say. So the first thing I want to say about it, though, is that I was invited by a friend, and there were a bunch of content creators there, OnlyFans models. And it wasn't like that specific party, but they were doing like little pics collab, and it was like kind of cool. We were like everyone was like oh, we're getting like a free preview of something they're gonna make money off of. That's pretty cool. But anyway, I learned something at that party. I learned what markers and crayons are. Crayons and markers. I was looking for them because they were like, oh, we gotta find the crayons and markers. I'm like, okay, let's find them. And we were looking for like a good like 2 minutes, and then they said, wait, hold on. I just realized there's people in this room who probably don't know what that is. Do you guys know what crayons and markers are? It's cocaine and Molly. Yeah, that's how I learned what crayons and markers are at a fucking room party. But anyway, there was this girl there, and I recognized her because I had purchased her content like 4 years ago. And I didn't let her know this because I'm like, that'd be weird. I don't want to be like, hey, I buy your shit, talk to me. I didn't want to be weird. But here's the thing, she was the only one I was like really talking to because everyone else was like fucking drunk or high or both. And apparently you can't be both according to Julio. Anyway, you said you tried cocaine and you said it took off your drunk. That's why. But I don't know, maybe it was Molly. Anyway, so she was the only one I was like really talking to because she didn't do any of that. She wasn't drinking, she wasn't doing the cocaine or the Molly. I didn't see any cocaine or Molly, but I assumed she wasn't on it. And everyone else left to go smoke, and she didn't. And so I was talking with her for a little bit, and I was like, oh, hey, why don't you do any of that? I just don't do it just because I don't want to. And she said it's because she's breastfeeding. And I was like, oh, shit, okay, so because apparently it taints the milk. And yeah, like it fucks up the milk. But the thing is, she wanted to party hard on the last night of the con. This is at a convention, of course. And what she was doing was she was like planning her shit out. Like her mom was like literally watching her baby during the like day, and she'd like be pumping. She was pumping extra, so on the last night she'd have extra milk to give her baby, and then on the last night of con she could party hard and drink a bunch of alcohol. And she said after that, you can't give the baby breast milk after you've had alcohol because it like fucks up the milk. It does something to it. And I was like, you know, this is one of those moments I gotta shoot my shot. So I'm like, hey, I've never had breast milk. I fucking love chocolate milk. What do you say? I didn't say that. Anyway, but it was like literally the last day of the con, and she was like, oh sure. So she brought over some tainted breast milk she couldn't give her fucking child because it had beer in it. And I was like, and then she had it in the little baggie, and I poured some in a cup. I poured like, I don't know, like however much 3 shots worth, like a shot glass, like 3 of those in like a little cup. And I was like, oh, I'm scared. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. So I'm like, do I want to take a little sip or do I want to just fucking chug it? And I sort of split the dip. And here's the thing, I wanted it straight from the nipple, but I was like, I didn't want to after that. That would be too weird. I feel like I don't want to put my lips where her fucking baby was just put in her okay, I wanted it, but I was like, I can't. That's pushing it. So I took some, and let me tell you, I was like immediate. Just horrible. Do not try breast milk that has been tainted from beer.
That's right.
The worst fucking thing I've ever tasted. I fucking felt it for like hours. I fucking burped and it came up. It was the worst I fucking had.
I never know where their stories are gonna go. He goes from referencing a 20-year-old movie to talking about sucking off some titties. That's crazy. Also, I just want to point out, I don't do coke like that. I've done it like twice, maybe 3 times. I just have a joke about it. Now I have to tell it because I gotta clear my name. I don't like cocaine, all right? And there's a good reason behind it. It's because the first time I did cocaine, I was like 16. That's a crazy sentence. I did it like when I was 16. I was really drunk, and some guy just handed me a $1 bill and he was like, do this line. And I was drunk, so I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I do the line, and then like 5 minutes later, I was sober as shit. And I was really mad because like I'm not doing drugs to be sober. That's like the last reason I'm doing drugs. I'm doing drugs to be high as shit. If I wanted to be that sober, I would have just like done some espresso. You know what I mean? That's just me though. Anyways, I do know who your next comic is. Your next comic, he hasn't done comedy in a minute, I don't think. It's a pleasure to see him again. He did music earlier. Give it up for Sig, everybody.
Okay. So, I've been timing these guys, okay? They take 10 minutes. 10 minutes! I timed it. I have my own timer here, okay? So I'm gonna time my time, okay? Make sure I got my 10 minutes too, okay? Don't worry about it. I will do 10 minutes, but I just want to have. I'm telling you, Julio. 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 Anyway, I always bring jokes about kids because I'm a pediatrician, so kids' jokes are very funny and very dry and very sane. But because my son edits my show, so I can edit the parts that I don't want my kids to see. I would say that, first of all, advice for you, Coke should alternate. That's what I do. Okay? Yeah, I alternate between Coke and Pepsi. Coke. That way I don't really get it. And actually, my kids are the ones who teach me about edibles. I thought that was something like Lunchables or something like that. And I didn't know edibles were different. You know. So I once had I thought it was a Lunchable and it was an edible, and I had a hard time finishing it. But in any case, where's Zach?
Oh, he's loading his car.
You left? Because I was concerned. He just said something of transitioning or something. He thought he was transitioning between two. I don't know what he meant by that, but anyway, that reminded me of a friend who was in a bar, and he decided that he was going to find, something different that day. He looks around and the bar sees that beautiful woman there. He goes by and start buying her drinks, and we're chatting, and then they decide to go and have some dinner together. And of course, he's staying in a hotel, in the same hotel that this other beautiful woman was, and so he invited her to go to his room. Right? And then he says, okay, so let's get comfortable. And then when he gets undressed and starts undressing her, he realized that there was something different. And I said, oh man, so sorry for you. What happened? What do you do? He said, well, I've already spent some money, so I had to finish the job, you know what I mean? But it was not pleasant. Anyway, let me kid my kid's joke. Manuel, you can edit this now and go back to the kid's joke. Okay. All right, so I have different age groups, and one of the age groups I see is the little ones, that barely toddlers, a little bit over. So I asked one of them, so what do you want to do when you finish high school? No. Oh, well, wait a minute. Don't mess my jokes. Okay. How do you want to be? What do you want to be when you finish school? What do you want to be? And he said, taller. All right. Yeah. And the other one is that, what's your girlfriend's name? And he says, they hate it. He asked them at this age, what's your girlfriend? I don't have one. So what's your girlfriend's name? I don't have one. He said, that's her name? I don't have one? Well, that must be Native American, like Hiawatha or something. No, I don't have one. Okay. Anyway, are you married, divorced, or widower? He looks at me. He's like this little thing. Are you married, divorced, or widower? And he goes like, don't worry about it. All right. So I think, are you married, divorced, single, double, triple? Here he comes. Don't let him. He's coming. Don't let him. I know. Let me do the last one. Please, the last one. I'm going out of here. Bye. It was great.
He asked me to do that. I swear, Sig's like, I'm gonna make everyone fucking hate you every time. Every single time he comes on stage, he's like, just be mean to me to get me off stage. I'm like, no. Everyone's gonna think I'm an asshole. And he's like, no, please. He's like, I need it for my bit. I'm like, you just want everybody to hate me. You just want everybody to fucking don't want anyone to come on stage. See how he's not denying anything that I'm saying right now? I'm just pointing that out. Anyways. Just a heads up, when I give you the light, you got a minute. Just true story. I just want to point that out. In the future, don't be scared to do comedy when I give you the. I won't never push you off. I don't do that. Thanks, Sig. Your next comic. He was up here earlier. He does. I think he did comedy last time. Give it up for Laney, everybody.
This is the first time I've tried comedy. Like this.
Hold the mic closer, man.
Okay. So that kind of short. Okay. So,
closer.
There you go.
Okay. So I went to McDonald's the other day, and I saw this car. There was a bumper sticker on this car, and let me get back to that. So I decided I was going to get a TV. I needed a big TV. So I went to a Walmart parking lot, and a crackhead sold me a brand new TV. And I got a good deal. And so it was nice, 61-inch big screen, real nice condition. So I took it home and I plugged it in, and instead of having a menu of options, it was a McDonald's menu. So I mounted it in my window. Every morning I got a big line of cars honking and shouting they're going to call corporate. So I did. I went to McDonald's, and I was hungry, so I ate a kid's meal, and so it was real good, but the mother was furious. So back to this car, this car, that bumper sticker on it, and it was. It kind of caught my. It was right in front of me, so and we're waiting in line for me. So it caught my eye. It said, "My hope is that you truly get everything that you deserve." Right? My hope is that you truly get everything that you deserve. And I thought that's real nice. You know, I said, what a nice person to have get everything you deserve. And I started thinking. I said, hey, what the fuck? I was like. Everything I deserve, you know, that's kind of gay. I hope you get everything you deserve, you know. But so I was like, so I started thinking, it could mean two things, you know. If you're like a real good person, you've always been real good to people, and you might see it and say, man, that's a real nice person. You to have a approach like that, you know, and everything I deserve, because I do deserve good things. And then someone else who's like, he's an asshole, who's a dick, might be like, get everything I deserve. What the fuck? Hope you get everything you deserve, motherfucker. But here's there's this guy. He's walking down the street, and he'd been having a bad day. He lost his job, and he got a ticket, and he makes some noise. So he sees this a ladder up against a wall, and hanging from the ladder, I guess they call it a rung. It was a sign, and on the sign it said, "Climb the ladder to success." And so he said, you know what, my life's been going real bad, so I'm gonna climb the ladder to success and see what's up. So he gets on the ladder, starts climbing up this ladder, and once he gets to the top of the ladder, he's they're pushing up. Once he gets to the top of the ladder, there's a naked man staring with a boner. He said, "Hi, I'm Sess. I'm not your success." Thank you.
Whatever lady one more time, everybody. Great set. Also, now I gotta really reiterate, Sig, next time no means no. Right? When I say no, we're not doing that bit, dude. I said no this time and he was like, no, I think you really want to. You're giving me all the signs that you want to. And I was just like, oh, stop it. Anyways, guys, your next comic. Another really good friend of mine. He's been doing this for quite some time. He's a very funny guy. I recently started copying his eyewear. Give it up for Julian Romo, everybody.
So we have a support group for people that talk to Julio and just like the way that he acts towards us. We meet on Wednesdays if you want to come by. I've hung around him a lot, and it's a lot. It's like for an hour. If you want to come by, we have snacks there too. Just saying. Oh hey, he's looking. So I don't know if you guys are like me. I don't trust anybody that can't tell me my fly's down. I can't, dude. Like, how am I supposed to know that you'll tell me what I need to hear, you know? So, like, I have a conversation. I don't know if you guys just, like, have a conversation, talk, and I walk away, and then I realize my fly is down. Two things happen to me. First, I'm embarrassed. I feel crazy embarrassed. Oh, my God, my pants are down, right? Oh, man. Second thing, I feel like I've made a new enemy. Why wouldn't you tell me my zipper's down, dude? What are you trying to do here? What are you looking for, all right? And I can't trust them, but what I really need to trust for is I have a weak sense of smell. I can't really smell that much. Like, anything cooking in the kitchen, nothing at all. So I gotta put my face in the pot to like get a good whiff of it, which means I don't know if I have BO or not. I can't smell deodorants. I can't smell cologne. So I need somebody with me to smell them for me. I can't so every time I go, I have a couple of roommates. Every time I'm like, I'm out of deodorant, I need to go to the store. I walk out of my room in the living room and I make sure my fly is down and I do this. How are you guys doing today? You guys doing good? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's hot out there, you're right. No, it's hot. And I wait to see if somebody says something. Because if they do, they're coming with me to Walmart. I can't try. Who are you gonna get me? If nobody says anything there and they come with me, what are they gonna give me? Chocolate Axe? Come on, dude, that smells awful. I can't do that. But not being able to smell, it makes me anxious because I don't know like the level of like how much sweat in the pits will make me stink. So I'm always like this, right? I don't know when things smell bad at all. I fart in the car all the time. And I learned the other day, people have just been eating it and not telling me it smelled. I didn't know. I thought I was being sneaky about it. I cracked the window a little bit, nothing. Oh my God. I can't, and it's a rough thing. It's rough, really. But because of that, I get even more anxiety. Like my heart's beating constantly if I start sweating. And I'm worried about my room smelling all the time. Because I can't get a candle and know if it smells good, clean linen. It smells like air. So we had an apartment inspection the other day. And we always do good. We always clean up, mop, wipe down the walls, do all the good stuff, right? But every single time, I'm always terrified that we're going to be done, The property manager's gonna be like, you guys did good today, all right? I'll make sure to write this down, we'll tell the manager, it'll be good. All right, cool. And just right as she walks out the door, I always feel she's gonna go, your house smells like shit, and walk out. Because if she says that, that's such a power move. I can't do anything about that. I don't know what anything smells like. How am I supposed to get more candles, dude? I can't do that. I'm sorry. You guys worried about shit smells. I realized the other day that I like art. Like, I like different kinds of art and whatnot. And I'm cool with, like, you know, poetry's nice. I'm glad we had that. Storytelling, cool. Music, awesome. The only thing I don't understand is interpretive dance. And it's not because I think any way about it. It's because I'm very bad at charades. I don't know, interpret, like, it's different. Dancing to music, you feel the beat. That feels awesome. I love seeing that. But if they're just out there doing this, what is that supposed to mean to me? I don't know. I can't even tell. I would be such a bad cop. Charades, you imagine going on a raid and somebody's like, looking at me and I'm over here going, so are we going in or what? I don't really know. Guys, I'm having a bad set, but that's the end of my night. Thank you very much.
Good for Joe and Romo, everybody. I got 2 things to say. One, if you're in that Julio support group, you have a minute next time you're on this stage. I will find out who's there. I have a mole. I always have a mole. Second, his farts really do stink that bad, dude. I was driving with him the other day. I did not have the courage to tell him. I was just talking to Martin about that, and he was like, welcome to my world, brother. And I was like, that is a wild world. That's a shitty world. Get it? Because it's full of shit. Oh, yes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. If you want drinks, go get them. We got 10 minutes left, and then bar's gonna be closing. We have about 4 to 5 comics left. Top of my dome. I remember that. So stay tuned. We're gonna have fun. Next one, really funny guy, really great hair, really good facial hair. Give it up for Martin Becerra, everybody.
What's up? We out here, guys? We having a good time? Woo! That's what I like to hear. Normally I have a beer, and normally I say fucking salud, everyone, so salud. Hell yeah, guys. I am Julian's roommate. It's not as bad, but I am the guy who goes to Walmart with him. I make sure he's not out here smelling like shit, so I got you. Love you. What's going on, guys? Like Julio said, my name is Martin Becerra, and I'm out here having a good time. We're out here having a good time. It's Hanford Multicultural Theater. Out here having a good time, fucking every month. We're out here just fucking living it, dude. You know what it is. But so it's been an interesting time because I've been best friends with Julian since we've been kids, and so he's had that issue since we've been kids. And so I was the one who had to break the news to him. I was like, guy, can you smell? He's like, only sometimes, really only when it's gasoline. Well, all right, we'll take that at least. Fuck. So at least I know if we're out and about and he smells gasoline, we got to get the fuck out of there because that guy can smell shit. Nah, it's a good time. It's a good time. It's really funny because my roommates, we've been best friends since we were little kids. Julian, like 20 years at this point, and like we've seen each other. Bless you, guy. We've seen each other grow up. You know, like we've been around for each other's like a lot of the firsts in lives. You know, one of my roommates, he's technically my cousin, but only through marriage. So we've been, you know, constantly bickering back and forth ever since we were little kids. And he was there when I got my first armpit hair, and that motherfucker was a piece of shit and decided to pull it out. I was like, God damn it! just can't live. And here we are, fucking 20 years later, and I'm just like, man, these walls are thin. I did not need to hear what my cousin's going through everywhere. All right. But it's a good time out here. I recently started working out.
I was really intimidated when I first started working out because I grew up thinking that like people in the gym were a bunch of meatheads. They were out here just fucking pumping iron, you know, fucking causing a ruckus. But then once I started going to the gym, I realized, oh, these guys are a bunch of nerds. They're just, you know, running away from their troubles. I got a kid in a Goku shirt and a kid in the Akatsuki Cloud shorts over here fucking running on the treadmill, fucking hands out all spread like he's a fighting dreamer or some shit, dude. Like, it's crazy. It's really fucking funny. But then once I started working out, I was like, all right, I'm gonna be like the people in the anime shows and shit. I'm gonna start, fucking training. So I started taking classes, boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu. And no one tells you once you start training that like they don't give you time to charge chakra, charge chi and shit. So I got in there and I was just like, and then just fucking eat a stiff jab to the face. I'm just like, fuck, god damn it. All right, it's not like the fucking shows. All right. But what I did find out was that there are some moves that translate directly to boxing and jiu-jitsu. One of them happened to be a move that I learned from Naruto. It's called the 1,000 Years of Death. And if you know what that is, it's just where you get up behind someone and pop them right in the head. But in jiu-jitsu, they call that an oil check. So I was like, all right, I know what I'm in here for. I know how to get out of there. But once I started training, they play a lot of music once they're like in the routine and everything, in the flow. And then you realize, man, these guys don't have any rhythm. Because they're out here just following the steps. They're just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're just like, guy, another little hip movement. So I was like, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to start taking Latin dance classes. So I was like, all right, taking bachata. And then you realize it's completely different because once you have someone 3 inches away from you in boxing and you see them move their hips, you're supposed to slip and counter. You're not supposed to do that while you're taking dance classes, dude. Your Latin dance teacher's like, hey, you got a really good 1, 2, 3, but you're supposed to be sweeping these ladies off their feet, not sweeping the leg, though. You're just like, shit. But anyways, guys, that's gonna be my time. Thank you guys for having me out here.
Good catch. Great catch. Great catch. Martin, what the fuck, man?
I'm sorry.
We're trying to get people to come back, not tell their friends they almost died, dude. What the fuck? Shout out Martin one more time. We got 4 more comics left for you guys. Please stick around. They're very, very funny people. They all traveled here. The next comic, he comes all the way from Fresno. He's a very funny guy. He puts on shows out there. Give it up for Ethan Wallen, everybody.
Oh my God, keep it going for Julio, everybody. Come on. How are we feeling tonight? Lukewarm. Cool. You guys have been here too long, I get it. Oh my God, yeah, I'm sorry for laughing too much back there. Us comics were having too much fun and it was too loud, and I do apologize. And I also do apologize for wearing a fully new outfit to this. Because I was very excited to come here, I just did a shopping spree at Target, I just got paid, fucking, that's all I'm saying, And now I get what I look like now, I get like, I look like I'm at a skate park and somebody's just like, dude, do a trick. And I go, fuck yeah. Ooh, shit, my Achilles, dude, sorry. It's like, that's your hamstring. It's like, whatever. Sick kickflip though, dude, nice. Yeah, I've had a weird day today. Anybody work in a kitchen?
Yeah.
Damn, actually a lot more people than I thought. Hell yeah, dude, that's a shitty industry.
Hell yeah.
It really sucks. Especially now with content creation. Cause now I'm having to cook food and do TikTok dances. That's bullshit and I don't even get paid extra. Dude, I'm not gonna. You're on your phone right now, but you deserve it. You do though. I'm gonna say why she deserves it. Do you see how fast she was to catch that thing?
Yeah.
She was also still looking at her phone. She caught it like that. How many kids do you have?
3.
Fucking amen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a kid named Tana throwing a baseball and she catches it like that. She's like, I gotta pay a bill right now. Fucking throws it down. But good for you. Good for catching that, dude. What if I just fell over and dude, I almost fell over. Just crush her ass, dude? That'd suck. This guy'd be like, fucking white people, right? Yeah, dude, it sucks. Because a fun fact about me, I am a twin. And me and my twin brother were the runners-up for the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
Wow.
Giggle back there. Yeah, it's fun, you know? The reason we didn't get it was because we couldn't read any lines. Illiterate. It sucks, you know? As a child, I loved oil. I wanted to be at Diddy parties. That would have been sick. No? Lost him again. But also another fun fact about me, I was actually, this is fucking so pandering, dude. I was baptized in a black church. It is real though, it is really real. I went underneath the water till Usher's DJ got us falling in love again. That's a real thing, you know? Just going underneath the water, just, cause baby tonight. It was fun, dude. It was fun. I miss it. You know, I came up through the water. My preacher had cherries. I'm like, it's my go-to if shit bombs. I'm like, is this shit working? Yeah, dude. I have been having a weird day though because I had to. This is a crazy sentence. I had to drink a smoothie at work that had Brussels sprouts, sardines. Motherfucker, I work minimum wage too, and I'm like, I don't even get paid for this shit, you know?